In a business, what matters most? Selling. And to sell, what do you need? You need customers. And to get customers, first thing, what do you need? You need leads. How you will get the leads? It may be organic marketing or it may be inorganic marketing. There are two ways, by doing organic marketing or by doing inorganic marketing. But if you are someone who is starting off business and you are thinking that should I invest some money or I will go for creating content and generating lead from organic, and you are confused, then I am here to help you. This episode I did with an organic growth coach, Harpreet, who said a lot of things about organic marketing, how you will do organic marketing, how you will choose your niche, your pricing, and how you will start creating content and generating leads. If you are watching this episode till the end, then you are going to get a lot of values and informations that will help you to get a lot of leads through organic marketing. So, without wasting a lot of time, let's start. So, hi Harpreet, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine. How is everything going on? Your business, your life, and everything?
Yeah, it's going great. Yeah, sometimes there are some ups and downs, but it's a part of life. So yeah, overall it's going amazing.
Yeah. So let's start. First of all, I want you to introduce yourself because like a lot of people didn't know you, didn't know me. So as we are starting this podcast, I want you to introduce you a little bit, like about your life and what you are doing, how you started off, about your journey.
Okay, sure. So basically, I was in corporate back then in 2020. So yeah, there were certain things going on in my career, and when I was in job, I was not really satisfied with it. I was like, there's more to do. There is like more things to explore. This is not what I really want to do for a long period of time. So that was the epiphany that I had back then in 2020, and I just left my job and started with this path where I wanted to do everything on my own. I wanted to build my own business. I wanted to go on the entrepreneurship phase. So that's where all started, and then that's how I came into this online world. And since then I'm just growing and growing. Right now what I do is I basically did a lot of things back then, but now what I'm currently doing is I basically help new coaches and aspiring coaches to build their coaching business, to get the clients, high ticket clients, etc. So this is something I'm doing right now.
Are you enjoying the entrepreneurship journey? And
absolutely I'm enjoying it because there's so many things that come in front of you every day. So it's just really good to explore. It's really good to tackle all these obstacles that come your way. And yeah, the it's really rewarding and satisfying to help the people to grow into their businesses. So yeah, I'm absolutely enjoying it.
yeah, what
Yeah.
do you want to say about the entrepreneurship? If someone wants to start their journey, how they will start up and they will go like crazy?
If there is something in someone's mind about entrepreneurship that they want to start, they want to explore, they want to just get their hands dirty, so just go with it. Just go for it and don't think much about it, like what is going to happen. Because uh, you know if you are really if you really want to do something, I think you should give it a try. You should not hold back yourself. That's how my journey started. I was comfortable in my job, I was doing really well, I was getting a decent pay, but you know um, something in my mind said like you have to start with your own thing, you have to go for entrepreneurship. So I just go for it. I didn't felt like, no, I think I'm comfortable in my job, I'm getting good salary. If I leave my job, I won't be able to earn. So all of these negative thoughts you have to put aside and just go for it. So don't think what is going to happen and what not. Just go for it, just give it a try, take the help of right people, and definitely you're gonna love it. Yeah.
Yeah, you are a organic, like you are helping people to grow organically, right?
Exactly. Yeah, organically. No paid ads, no need to spend any money on
So
ads,
if
just
I will
organic.
ask, what is the difference between the, if a lot of people are there who don't know about organic marketing and inorganic marketing, if I'll ask you, what is the difference between the organic marketing and what is the difference between difference between the organic marketing and inorganic marketing?
Okay, so basically organic marketing is where you get the free traffic, where you do not have to spend any money on ads or any external source. And the inorganic marketing is basically when you run ads on Facebook, on Google, or any other source where you have to spend money to get the leads and get the traffic onto your portal. Is whatever it is, it could be your own social media site, it could be your website, it could be your landing page. So some people run ads and spend money to get the traffic, get the people. And some people just go with the organic thing where they do not spend any money, they just get the free traffic and work on that only. So that's the difference between both the things. And I think the people who are just starting out, I think they should start with organic one, because in the beginning what happens is you are not clear about your niche, you're not clear about so many things. So instead of just wasting your money on the ads, you're not basically clear on the what type of people you have to target, what kind of audience do you have. So in the initial stage of your journey, I think you should start with organic. Just get the free traffic, just give it a try and see what kind of response you're getting. And once you see that, yeah, this is going good, then you can scale with the paid ads. So yeah, that's what I recommend to the newbies who are just starting out. Just go with the organic thing, just test it out, test out your ideas and see if like how people are responding, and then you can scale with the paid ads, which is inorganic, that we call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are saying for a beginner, they need to go for the organic marketing. And if someone who is a beginner and want to start the organic growth, what are the process you want to say? First, you need to do this, then this, and what are the process to get the leads? And then we will talk about the sales. So first, what is the way to get organic leads?
Okay, so the most important thing I feel is publishing, which is content that we are just, making this video or the podcast, whatever we can say. So we are just making this content for, your audience, and they will see, they will just get to know about you. And if they like your work, they will, come to you and would love to know about what you do and what your product is. So that's how it works basically organically. When you are putting content over there and you are getting in front of your audience, with your content, basically when you're doing the attraction marketing, you're putting your content in such a way where people get attracted towards you. So that's how the process goes. First of all, you need to think about the content, what kind of content you have to put, what kind of message you have to deliver in front of your audience to attract them towards you. And then you need to think about how when people are getting into your environment after getting attracted, now you have to nurture them also, because people just need to trust over you if they want to buy anything from you. People do not buy from someone who they do not trust, right? So you need to nurture them enough so that they when they just see your content, they are not a very hot lead, because they do not know you much when they just have a one point of interaction with you. And after that you need to nurture them in order to build that trust, in order to build that bonding between you and that person. So it comes the nurturing part, where you have to nurture the people, you have to build the relationship between them by interacting with them, right? So this is the whole process that goes, and it depends on the platform to platform. If you are it depends what kind of platform you're using. So in my case, I use Facebook as a social media platform. So where what I do is I basically use and leverage the what do you call it, Facebook groups. I leverage Facebook groups, and where I see my audience is hanging out, I just go over there, I put my content, I try to build that initial point of contact with my audience. And then they come to my profile, and there I nurture them through my content. I just put more and more content in the stories, and they get nurtured. Then I build a relationship between them by interacting with them directly in the messenger or anywhere. And then yeah, this is the whole process that goes. First you have to put the content and to attract them, then you have to put more and more content to nurture them, and then it's just you have to interact them on the personal level to see if your product fits their needs or not. So this is the process that I use basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you for sharing this. And let's move to the next question. I want to ask why organic marketing is a better option when you start something.
Okay, so the same thing that I mentioned, that when you're just starting out, you're not really clear about your niche, because niche is something that we keep on refining. So when someone starts, they're not really clear about what they actually want to do and what they actually want, who are the people they want to serve. Okay, it takes time. It takes time to figure out who is your target audience. So when you're just starting out, it's just important to try and test about your ideas and what who you want to serve. So organic is the best way, where you do not need to spend any money, and you do not have to basically waste your money on the ads, and you have to just go and work with the free traffic. And that's why it is good. And organic marketing is really good. It has a really good potential. So when you have to scale, when you are just willing to scale, when you see you already have a client base, people already trust you, you have some name in the market now, then you can scale with the paid ads. Because in the initial days, people also do not trust you. When they see your ad, they're like, I don't know who is this person. So in starting, I think it's better to go with the organic thing instead of just wasting your money on the ads, and just try and test your ideas on with the free traffic. And that is a really good way to go, and organic really has a good potential. So yeah, go with that if you're just studying.
What are the things that we need to consider when you are thinking of organic marketing? What are the main important things that we need to consider?
Okay, so organic marketing, I think, as I said, content is the first thing. I think in the ads also we have to put make the campaign, and content is there. But in the organic, you have to keep nurturing your people, and just keep putting out content over there. Just keep getting in front of your people. So content is one thing that is really important. And second thing is building a relationship with your audience directly, like interacting with them, and trying to get to know about them, what they want, what are their needs. So that level of interaction, that level of relationship, you have to build with your audience in order to get the good results. So I think building relationships with your audience, and second thing is the content. It is like really important. And the third important thing is like offer should be always there, and offer should be really good. It's it's also a foremost thing that one should consider. But it is mutual in both the things. If you're going with the ads or organic, it's mutual. But offer is the most important thing that one need to work on. Okay. So content, your offer, and building relationship with the audience.
Okay. So from this thing, I want to ask you, as a lot of people are not good in content. So how to improve the content quality, and how to improve the writing skill and creating better content? What are the things someone needs to follow?
Okay, so if someone is not good with the content, if they think that they are not good with the content, you do not have to just come up with the perfect thing and perfect content. Just do the imperfect things, and you have to document your journey. You do not have to come up with something insane, something just out of the world. You just have to document your journey, what you are doing on the regular basis, what experience you're having. You can share your testimonials, you can share your own story, your backstory. And there's a lot to share. A lot happens in an entrepreneur life in everyday basis. So you just have to share your experience, share your journey, document your journey in your content. And yeah, that's how you go. And when I started out, I really had no idea about how to put the content. So along the way, I learned. I'm getting better and better in making content. So it's just about taking the imperfect actions. You do not have to be perfect in everything, and just take imperfect actions. Just put whatever is coming into your mind, and along the way you will see what is working and what is not working, and you will automatically get the idea like what to share and what not.
Yeah, right. Thank you for sharing this. So now I want to ask you how to create a good offer. If I want to sell something and I will promote things organically, and I am starting creating content and all, I want to ask you how to create a good offer for my product, what I want to sell. What
Okay,
are the
so
things I need to consider?
okay, so like first I want to add something into your previous question, which was like creating content.
Yeah.
So I want to add one thing, that whenever you're creating your content, there should be some intent behind it. Like if you're sharing something, what is the end result? So when you're sharing, just keep in your mind who is your audience, basically who are you sharing for. Okay, when you have this particular thing in your mind, who is your audience, what they want, so you come up with a really good content.
Okay.
Because you know, whatever you're writing, whatever you're sharing, it is related to your audience. Your audience will resonate with it. So try to put the content which your audience should feel good about, which they resonate with, basically. So just be clear about who you want to help, who is your audience, and what are the results they're looking for. So when these things are clear, I think you automatically come up with a good content, if you just have put the intent behind your content. So yeah, these are the two things you need to consider. And now just talking about the offer. So what kind of offer you have to create? Basically, again, you need to be very clear about what your audience want. What are the problems your audience is facing? If you're clear about the end result that your audience is looking for, and what are the problems they need to solve, if you're clear with these two things, then it's just about writing the step by step process for them. For example, in my case, how I create my offer, I just see what are the problems my audience is having and what is the end results they're looking for. For example, they're looking to get more and more clients. Okay, so just give it a number. My client is looking to get 4 clients in a month, for example. Okay, now what are the different problems they're having? Number one problem they must be having is how to put the content. So I will help them in refining their content. Second thing is maybe they are struggling with how to get the leads. Third thing, they might be suffering with how to make a good offer. So these are their problems, which is stopping them to get the end result, which is getting 4 clients. Okay, so when I help them with all of these problems, they will automatically get these 4 clients. Okay, so same thing you should keep in your mind while creating your offer: the problems that your client is having and the end result they want to want to achieve. Once you have this thing clear in your mind, just you have to just go and talk about that. Just list down all of these problems and the solution that you have for your audience, for your prospect, and that is good offer. Basically, this is how we create the offer.
Yeah. So when it comes to a beginner, as you said, you need to go for the organic marketing first, and you need to test and try. Then when it comes to growth, and you can go for the inorganic marketing. And when it comes to organic marketing, the content plays a very vital role. And you already said how to create a good content. And then when it comes to that, okay, I'm ready with my content. Now how what is the offer I need to create, how I need to create a good offer. You said it. And the third basic question I want to ask when it comes to organic marketing, how to choose the right audience. I'm not talking about the arts, but when it comes to the organic marketing, also you need to think, now it's my right audience, I'm planning the content for this audience. How to choose the right audience and how to serve them in a better way.
Okay. So in first, I'll answer the second question, like how to serve them in a better way. So if you are clear about the problems that your audience is having, what are their problems? If you are very much clear about that, and how you can be very sure about that by research, by maybe getting on a calls with them to see what problems they're having, by doing the survey. And there's so many ways you can just find out what are the problems your audience is having. Once you're clear with this thing, the problems, and once you're very confident that you can help these people with solving the problems they're having, then you can actually deliver them in a very good way. So that's the answer of second question. And first question was how to choose the audience, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what I believe is selecting an audience, there are like, I think 2 to 3 important things that they have. Your audience, the market, basically the market you are choosing should be growing. It should be growing. So whatever you're thinking, whatever market you're choosing, it should be growing. They have some kind of problem that you can solve. So 2 things. Third thing is they should have some kind of paying potential, because if you're because end goal is to serve them with the product. Okay, and you are into business, so you might need, you also want to sell something, and you have to serve them by giving them the product, so they should have some kind of buying potential also. So these are the three things I think that is important. The market should be growing, so whatever is a market, they should be growing. For example, I think you are helping people with wellness. Okay, so now people are very concerned about their health, and this market is growing. People need to be fit, and they have this thing in their mind that they need wellness on priority. So this market is growing. Right now, the second thing is, as I said, they should have some problems. So the people, for example, you're just helping corporate employees who are working in front of their laptop by sitting 9 to 5. So they people have some kind of issues, because they might do not get time to work on their wellness and the health, and then they're just sitting on their laptop. So the steps are not increasing. It's just they're sitting in front of their laptop every time. So they have the problem that they do not, they are concerned about their wellness, but they are not getting the time. So they have some kind of problem that you can solve. So this is the second thing. And third, they're in corporate, so they are earning some kind of money, so they have the buying potential. So this is just a very basic example that I've just gave you, but these are the three things that are important. The market should be growing. The second thing is they have some kind of problems that you can solve, you're confident that you can solve. And third, they should have some kind of paying potential, so that you can value exchange your products and services in exchange of some kind of monetary transaction. So yeah, this is important. And as I mentioned earlier, the niche, it keeps on refining. So if you're just starting out, just do not be very rigid about your niche. Do not think that you have to come up with the perfect niche, because it will keep on refining. You have to come up with something and just keep trying and testing, and you will definitely find your niche along the way. So that's the way to go.
Yeah. So I just want to ask you, when it comes to organic marketing and organic growth, what are the actually mistakes that people make, and they think that by doing this I will get the result, but actually they made the mistakes and they don't get the result that they are expecting. Can you address some mistakes that people normally do, as you are training a lot of people to grow organically? You must have noticed some mistakes that people do when it comes to organic marketing.
Okay, so the most important mistake that people do is they think that we have to put just some days of work and everything will fall into place. But the thing is that you need to be very, very consistent about everything. You have to be consistent. It's not just about you can just work 1 month and just go and do not work on another month. You have to be very consistent. So people think, because it's organic, it will take some time.
Yeah.
Okay, in order to build trust with people, in order to build your audience, it will take time, definitely.
Yeah.
So you need to be very consistent about your work. You have to put in the work on the regular basis and do all the boring activities on every day to get the results. So if someone is coming with the mindset that they just need to do some days of work and their results will start coming in, then that's a wrong mindset. Just whenever you are just starting out, just have this thing in your mind that you have to be very consistent and put in the work, the boring work every single day, and that's the way to do. And the second thing is, people think that their audience is basically a ATM machine, and they will just start giving you money, and but that's not the thing. Just do not be very concerned only about the sale, right? Just think about how you can provide them the value, how you can build the trust with them. If you think that you can provide the value, if your product is the right fit for your audience, then only suggest your product. Otherwise, just move on. So what mistake that people do is they think that their audience is an ATM machine and they just have to sell. But that's not the case. You need to provide the value first and then think about the selling part. So these are the two mistakes that I've seen people making.
And what is your advice that you want to give to people, that you need to follow some certain steps if you want to grow organically, and if you want to really sell good amount and you want to earn something, first these things you need to do, and you need to keep doing all these things if you want to grow organically. What's your suggestion to the people who are starting off their business?
Okay, first thing I will again keep focusing on is content. Just keep publishing, keep putting your content over there in front of your audience. That's the only way to build trust with them, to build, nurture them. If you're not able to nurture them, if you're not able to attract these people, then organic marketing is not for you. So the second thing is you have to be very, very consistent about what you're doing. So consistency is the second factor that is very, very important. So, and third thing is building relationship with your audience. If you're not able to build relationship with your audience, then definitely you're not going to, the selling part will not come, because people's buy from people. They do not just buy a product, they also see you, like how you as a person are, if you are helping them in a good way or not. So build a really good relationship with the people. That's the only way to sell more.
You want to address that we need to build a relationship with people before we want to sell something, right?
Exactly, definitely.
So how we can make our relationship better with people, by doing what and by creating which type of content, or after content what we need to do to create such good relationships?
Okay, so good relationship comes when you do not just think, when you are interacting with the people, you're just not giving your offers right away, when you are just uh, you know uh, taking care of them, like what they like, what they do not like, what are the problems they're having. You are just addressing these problems, you are helping them, you're providing them the value, you are giving them a free call, and you're just solving their problems. That's how you build a relationship, a good relationship. When people see that you're not here only to sell, you're here to serve, basically you're helping them, you are just providing the value to them. This is not the only goal to sell, right? So that's how you build a good relationship with the people, with your audience. And second thing, when you keep on publishing, you keep on providing valuable content, people see you as an authority, people see you as an expert. So they feel like that this person can help me. And when you share your own story, your backstory, your clients testimonials, your clients feedback, they see that if this person can help herself or himself, this person can help other people, so this person can help me as well. So that's the way to go. When you have to the first thing is content, as I said, put content in such a way that those people also feel that if you can help them, you can help me as well. And second thing is, in the when you're having a interaction with someone directly in the in person, then you have to provide them the value first. You have to see if this person has a problem that I can solve, instead of just giving them the offer right away, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you build a good relationship. That's how you build a trust between you and that person. And if they have trust on you, then they will definitely pick your offer. If they do not trust you, they will not
They will not
just
buy it, right? So see, like what I got from you, as and what I also noticed, that if you are just saying about your offer that I am selling this, buy it, and people gets irritated and they feel like you are just about money, 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 and you are not thinking about their problem solution of their problem. And they always think that if you are always saying that buy this product, buy this, buy that, I am selling this, they gets a clear thing that you are only here to sell, you are not here to solve their problem. But you need to show that you are here to solve their problem. You need to build the trust first. When you will build the trust, then automatically after seeing your content, they will come to the sell part and they will ask you how to sell when it comes to organic marketing, right?
Yes, exactly. So do not just focus on selling, focus on serving. And serving starts before buying, before someone buys your product, right? By providing the value to them, by seeing like if this person really has the problem that I can solve, if how I can solve without monetary transaction. Once you solve their one problem, they will come up with every every problem comes with another problems. When you provide someone a solution of a problem, they will come up with another problem, they will come up with another problem. So when they will see that you can help them solve one problem, then you can solve them, you can help them solve another problems as well. So you can help them initially without the money transaction. They will build the trust with you, and they will come to you again and again. You will be the first person who will come into their mind, right? Whenever they will, get stuck, whenever they will come up with any problem. So yeah,
So building trust is the key, right?
exactly, it's the key.
Yeah. So before we end the podcast episode, I want to ask you one question that is about organic marketing. As we discussed all about organic marketing, but before choosing organic marketing or inorganic marketing, the thing is we need to clear about our niche. We need to clear about our product. We need to clear about our offer. We need to clear about our audience and all the things that comes up with that. So what is the step-by-step process when someone wants to start the business, start the digital business? What are the process starting from the niche to the selling part?
Okay, so first thing is you should have the basic idea about who is your audience. You do not need to dig deeper before even starting it, right? Just have the basic idea about what you want to do, who are the people you want to serve, right? Just the basic idea, just go with that. If you have the idea, just go with that. Do not need to think everything in your head and just keep thinking. No, just do that, just keep taking the actions, and the niche will be fine automatically. So first thing, just have the basic idea about what you want to do, who are the people you want to serve, right? And then the second thing is, after doing that, content, as I said, plays a very, very, very important role. If you're not creating content, you're not getting in front of your people. If you're not getting in front of your people, now the other steps are of no use. So content, second thing. Third thing is getting the traffic. So how you will get the traffic? If you're going with the organic thing, Facebook, if I talk about, which I use, so it's the other people's group, because there are so many big communities, big groups of the influencers. So where your audience is hanging out, just go in those groups, just provide people the value, just build the first point of interaction with the people, and that's how, and just put the valuable content over there. That's how people get attracted towards you. They will come onto your home, which is your own profile. When they will come to your profile, they will, you should make sure that when they are coming to your profile, they should stay for a long period of time, which means they add you as a friend, and they just consume your content. So nurturing part is very important. After that, once you get the traffic, nurture those people by again putting out content, the stories, putting out the stories over there. And another thing is, it's not just you have to only provide the basic content, but you have to talk about your offer as well. Because if you're not talking about your offer, then people are not going to know about it. So keep talking about your offer as well. What are the problems you are solving, and what is the solution that you have for other people? And the last thing is that build a relationship with them in person, and see if you can help them, see if their problems are, you have the solution for their problems. And last thing is, get on the call with them, just build more. And the calls, when you are just having getting on calls with the people, then you are actually building a more intimate connection with those people, with your audience. So when you're getting on the call with them, you are building more and more trust with them. So that's a really good way to sell your product. So you will also get to know more and more about their problems in a very clear way. And once you're very confident that you can really help them, then you can just tell them about your offer right away. Yeah, and see what is their response, and then just handle the objections. What are their objections? Because sometimes people always have the objection, something or the other. So you have to just handle their objections, and then you're good to go. So all of this is the process that you have to follow: content, lead, nurture them, build a relationship with them, get on the sales call, give your product, and then deliver.
Yeah. So last question I want to ask, when we start doing the organic marketing, and as you said, organic marketing takes time, because these are some certain steps you need to follow. And when you keep creating content, it takes time and you get the result. It actually takes time. But in between that, some people gets demotivated because they don't get the result, because they don't get the sale, and They just keep creating content and they're not getting the leads and things are not happening. So what's your suggestion for them to grow their business and not to feel demotivated and to just keep going? What do you want to say to them?
Okay, so basically, one thing that I want to clear is that whatever you will do, if you are going with the organic, if you're going with the ads, everything takes time. It's not just the organic takes time. Everything takes time when you're just starting out, because there's so many things, new things to learn. There's so many new things to explore. There's so many experiments that goes. Okay, so everything takes time. If you're thinking that you're getting into a particular thing and it will start, working like a magic, then I think that's a wrong mindset. You should have the patience, right? So whatever you're doing, it will take time. Some people, so basically what people think is that they, compare their journey with other people's journey. They see
Yeah,
that this person is getting results. Okay, it's just 1 month he's working and he's getting a lot of results. I am working, from 3 months and I'm not getting the result. Okay, I'm not doing it. Maybe this person is lucky. So these are the thoughts that come into people's mind, according to what I've seen. So one thing I want to make it clear for everyone is that everyone has their own journey. Maybe they're good, they already have the skills. Maybe they are very good with the content already, and you are someone who is just starting out. You are not good with the content, so you will take time to improve. Maybe other person is good with the sales. Maybe this person has already worked with some companies, and where he has to sell, so he is good with selling. And you are someone who is just starting out, you're not good with the selling, so it will take you the time. So do not compare your journey with other people's journey. Just compare with your journey, like how you were a day back, and what are the things that you are improving. So just think about your journey and keep improving, and it will take time. It might not take time. So it depends on your journey. It depends on how fast you're growing, how fast you are taking action, right? So these are the things. So do not get demotivated when you're not getting the results. But one thing that you need to do is just be consistent, keep taking actions. And second thing is get the right help. If you think that this is something that is not working and I need help, I need outside help, then just go for it. Do not let your ego come in between. Do not think more about, okay, I will waste my money if I'll purchase this person's training, which might help you grow more, which might help you get more money, right? So just get the right help. If you think that another person, if they can help you, just go with it. Take the help. Okay, so be consistent, take the help, and focus on your own journey. These are the 3 things that I want to recommend and suggest everyone.
Here, like, coaches are here. If you can do something and you know that I don't have idea about selling or something, organic marketing, I don't know how to do it, there are coaches. If you don't know the way, then there is someone who can help you find the right coach, find the right help, and go for it. And I also believe that everyone's journey is different. Someone will take for some months, someone it will take for some years. You are different, your journey will be different. The only thing you need to address that you are growing every single day. That is the only focus. You know that you are the only competition of your, when you are seeing yourself in front of the mirror, you know that I am growing today,
I'm 1% better
yeah,
than than yesterday. I'm 1% better. If you just feel like that, if you just go with that kind of mindset, then you are on growth,
you just
and you
need
will
to clear about your mindset that I have to be consistent. As Harpreet said, you have to be consistent, and you have to clear about your thought that no one is your competition. If you are comparing yourself with someone who already started before some years ago, who already achieved a lot of things, and you are thinking that he is getting a lot of sales, I'm not getting, you will not get, because the journey is different. You already went through this journey and you have to go. So thank you, Harpreet, for joining the JRS show. It's really nice talking to you, and I hope the people who are starting their business and confused, should I go for ads or should I go for organic marketing, this podcast episode will help them to think how they can start their organic marketing, because you addressed the step-by-step process. How. Thank you so much for watching this episode till the end. I hope you got some idea about organic marketing. If you want to know anything else, and you want some discussion regarding that topic, then just comment this topic in the comment section or reach me through mail, and I will invite some speakers regarding this topic and it will help you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.